Okay. So hello everybody and welcome to a new challenge run. This is called Can You Beat Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy Pacifist. Now what does pacifist mean? Some of you may be wondering. Well, for those who do not know what pacifist means you gotta beat the entire game without killing any enemies. So that means I cannot use the spin attack. I cannot attack enemies with the slide, and I cannot use the body slam or the belly flop, whatever. Any method of attacking enemies that is forbidden. Because in the Crash Bandicoot universe, they seem to think violence is the answer to everything. But today, we're going to try and prove that Crash Bandicoot can save the world, can defeat Dr. Cortex, without getting violent. So, some of you may be thinking, well, this challenge would be impossible because you have to defeat the bosses. Well, yes, that is technically true, but I'm not going to count them to the run. Hey, Isabel. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? But if you do think bosses count to the whole breaking the rules of the pacifist, then I won't do them. But to be fair, I've seen so many different challenge runners do these kinds of challenges, and they usually exclude the bosses most of the time, so I'm just gonna exclude the bosses. I'm good. Daylight savings. Yep. Yeah, it's officially daylight savings now. Have you seen Pacifist play a Mario game, but it's Pokemon? It's called Super Mario Mon. It's really funny and entertaining. That's actually really funny. It's Mario, but Pokemon. You've seen it? Cool. Yeah, I started watching a bit of that yesterday because that's actually really funny. Yeah! And also make sure you don't smack into the enemies as well. Oh yeah, this level might be a bit tricky because you have to make this jump every time, but because we're playing no pacifist, we have to get over this gap. Yes! Finally, I actually got over the gaps all 3 times. Yes! Because usually I'd make the gap 1 time and then fall down. I actually got over all 3 gaps. So there you go, Turtle Woods beaten Pacifist. We didn't kill a single enemy. And we didn't have to resort to going into the pits either. That's a good start. Also, we gotta ignore the 3rd Aku Aku because that'll turn us invincible and that'll cause us to kill enemies. Oh! Yep, that's a little tricky, but we got over. We got through that. Do 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 do. Oh, this little side-scrolling bit could be a bit tricky. Oh wow! I actually made that. Oh, that was close. Oh, okay. This might be bad. Yeah, yep. Yep, you can't get through that guy. Well, there's our first forced. That's our first forced hit. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, I would keep trying to see if maybe it's possible, but I'm just gonna say that's a forced hit. Oh, well, that one was my fault. That one's avoidable. The penguin's avoidable. We can avoid the penguin. Oh, what in the living hell? That didn't touch me. I call shenanigans. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I bet that was funny, Isabel. Damn! Oh, these damn seals are being the bane of my existence in this challenge. These damn seals are being the bane of my existence in this challenge. They're so darn slow. And easy to hit. There's got to be a safer way to jump over him. Yeah, now these levels are way more difficult because I'm playing by certain rules. Because now these levels are a bit more trickier because I'm playing by certain rules, and those certain rules is just don't kill anything. Oh man, that seal is a real pain. I wonder, can you... I'm just going to try this. There we go, okay. Okay, we made it, okay. Alright, so I know what it... Okay, so we got to wait for him to get on the far end. So we got to wait for him to get on the far side. Oh, that turned into a checkpoint? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. Oh, jeez, I hesitated! What am I doing? I didn't know it. I didn't know you'd eventually get a checkpoint crate. Alright, so you wait for the seal to come over to the far end, and then you jump over like that. There we go. Alright, so we've unfortunately had our first forced hit. Oh man, those boxes made it a little difficult to see. Because these seals are being really bad. Because there was a seal in a low ceiling. Because we had a seal in a low ceiling part that you really can't avoid, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So the answer is no, you cannot beat Crash Bandicoot 2 Pacifist, but we'll see how many enemies we have to kill. So now we have to drop it down to the minimum amounts. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks for that, piranha plant. Patrick, that's not a piranha plant. That's a fly trap. It's the same bloody thing. Piranha plants are Mario. Piranha plants and fly traps are the same thing. Oh wow, that actually worked. Cool. Color me impressed. Oh yes! Alright, cool! Alright, that's hang 8, and no enemy was defeated. Okay. I think I've definitely realized that the 2D side-scrolling parts are going to be what could be the downfall of this. But hey, we'll see how well we go. Dun dun dun, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Damn it, that counts because it died. That unfortunately counts. If the enemy despawns, still technically dies, even though I got hit, that still counts, because he died. Well, I still think it counts anyway. If you think me hitting the enemy shouldn't count, then that's also acceptable. Oh yes. Oh yes, I've gotten so much better at that. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. I can't believe I made over those gaps. I usually fail though. I usually fail that trick. That's amazing. Alright, it's now time for the runaway levels. There's no enemies in these stages, so basically just play it normally. So there's really no enemies in these stages, so just play it normally. Dun 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 dun. Man, I prefer the original PS1 version soundtrack over the Insane one. This one does have some good ones. The Insane version does have some good ones, but you just can't beat the original. You just can't beat the original OST. And easy. As I said, just play this level normally. I am not going to be counting bosses in this run. Like I will still do them, but I will not count them to the total as breaking the rules. Because I've seen so many other people do pacifist runs, and I've seen so many people ignore the bosses, and they say the bosses do not count to the kill total. So many people don't count the bosses to the kill total, so if they're not going to count them, I'm not going to count them either. Ripper, 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 row. I liked his psychotic laugh in the PS1 version better. Alright, there we go. That's World 1 done, and only one enemy has been killed, which was a seal that we couldn't not avoid because it was trapped under a ceiling. Under a low ceiling that we couldn't avoid. Oh, okay, lovely. That's a good start. I love ice. Oh, okay. Man, I feel these snow levels are gonna be the levels that are really gonna give me a lot of issues in this challenge. Oh, jeez, that was lucky. I don't know why, I just think they might be. Oh, there's a seal down this, isn't there? Oh, wait, no, it's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one that has the seal. Jump over him. Oh! Oh, what? Not sure how I died there, but okay. I did not mean to go down this. There we go. Up and over. Avoid the seal. And avoid the other seal. Okay, that was much easier than Snogo. Because there was no low ceiling points. Alright, that was much easier. It's time for air crash. Oh no! Oh no! How am I gonna do this? Can I actually... Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, yes, you can make it! Oh! I did make it, but I hit the fly trap. Oh, so you can make that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I hit the fly trap. Damn it. Nah. No fresh Bandicoot for you. Yeah. Wow, okay. After a bit of a chaotic start there, we're making progress. I'm actually really enjoying this challenge so far. This is really putting my skills. This is putting my Crash Bandicoot skills to the test. It's really putting them to the test. See if I can find any kind of shortcuts and stuff. Do 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 do. Alright, that was Air Crash. Whew. A little intense at the start there. But we got there. Now it's time for Bear It. Can you bear it? I know, I've made that joke a few times. Alright, There's not a lot of enemies in this one either, so you just play this level normally. And you can't really kill enemies in the polar stages, so really there's no enemies on this. Yes, there are enemies, but you just can't kill them. So just play this level normally. Oh, huh? How did the... fair enough. Oh boy, I missed the checkpoint. Well, I better get this. Better get this now. Dun, dun. Do 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 do. Yay! I like the music in Hangar in Air Crash and the Blue Path in the PS1. Yeah, same. Alright, that's Barrett done. To be fair, there was really no challenge to that because there was really no enemies that you could kill. And we're gonna have another breather with Crash Crush. Another level with no enemies, and that's Crash Crush. I do know there's a lizard in one of the... I think it's in Unbearable. I know they add in a few lizards in Unbearable. In the original PS1, you could go down the bonus platform before the bridge breaks, and you could do like a little shortcut back. You could kind of cut your way back if you really wanted to. They took that out in this version, unfortunately. Yeah, I like the PS1 track more than this version's track. The Eel Deal. It's time to make a deal with an eel. Do 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 do. Emily Bell's theme in universe mode. Absolutely, that is right. Oh, that was close. Avoiding enemies everywhere, my god. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And there we go. The Eel Deal is done. And not a single enemy was killed. I'm streaming right now. So can you go out? Yeah, thanks. Sorry, that was just my nephew coming in. I had to tell him that I'm busy. Alright, come on, Komodo. Come on, Komodo. Oh yeah! Say goodbye to the Komodo bros. Mo and Joe. Say goodbye to the bros, the Mo and the Joe. Plant food. Man, so far we've only been forced to kill one enemy. So far we've only been forced to kill one enemy out of in all the levels so far. Oh damn it! Oh damn it! I misjudged the height on that waterfall. Ooh! Ah, damn it! There we go. You can get the classic stick in China. You can plug it into the TV and it shows all the old games on PS1, PS2 and PS3, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, Super Nintendo. Cool. No! Damn it! That bit is annoying. Damn TNT. Okay. Okay. Fine, I'll do it this way, game. There we go. I'll play your boring game. Damn it! Damn it, you can get through there without taking damage. It's just really freaking hard. God damn it! Stupid TNT is just in the perfect spot where I need to slide. It's just in the perfect place where I need to slide, and it's just annoying as hell. And you saw me do it! You saw me avoid it! You saw me do it once where I was able to avoid it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you saw it like that. You saw I was able to avoid it. So I don't know why I don't know why it was really annoying to avoid. Alright, you know what? That's fine. We can smack into the nitros. That's perfectly fine. Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! That place is You cannot get past that. I mean, I guess we can try. I mean, no, there's no way we're getting through that. No, we're gonna die. Alright, this is another forced thing. We gotta kill these two plants. So we gotta kill these two plants, unfortunately. So 2 fly traps have to go, because there's no way we can get past that without taking damage. So that is now, so that puts our kill counter up to 3. So that puts our kill counter up to 3. Unless you just get really freaking lucky, I don't know any other way you could probably get through that without taking any damage. Even because again, I count getting hit as the enemy disappearing. But again, if you don't count that as the enemy dying because they killed themselves for attacking me, then yes, then that's technically possible. But if we're going, but I'm making this harder on myself by saying that even if the enemies hit you, it still counts as a. What am I doing? What am I doing? Seriously, just ignore him. I know he's at work, so that's probably why. Could be busy with work, which that would probably make sense. Oh. There is Saturday. Or maybe he doesn't know I'm streaming? I don't know. Frig! There we go. The notification came up for you. Oh man, this level forces you to hit the enemies. Yeah, this level forces you to hit the enemies. Yeah, this level forces you to hit the enemies to break these down. So that's unfortunately 3 more to the counter. Since I had to hit that enemy 3 times, that's plus 3 to the total. So at the end of this stage, so we've killed 1 seal that we couldn't block. We had to kill 2. We had to unfortunately kill 2 plants to make it past the final hurdle. And now we spun a, I'm not sure what you would call those things, a machine thing 3 times. So that puts our counter up to 6. So that puts our total of kills up to 6. Super unfortunate, but hey. We're now just seeing what is the limited amount of kills we can have at this time. Yep, speeding. I love you too, Isabel. Everybody's over. Everyone's over for Easter right now. Nephews. I think Brooke's here with her kids. I think I can hear Matt and Melissa. So it's Easter. So we're all celebrating Easter. Levels like these aren't really all that challenging because you can't kill enemies in these levels, so you know you can beat them without killing anything. Man, World 3 has really been bleeding. Me with forced damage. Because it was looking good after the first 2 worlds. Excuse me, apparently I did land on the platform, but I somehow still died anyway. Weird. If I come over in May, hope Oscar will not be there. He doesn't know me. Nah, he shouldn't be. He should not be there. I don't think he'll be here for very long. Ah, jeez. Okay. Yeah, these side-scrolling parts are really, really bad. With the pacifist rule I'm putting on myself. Oh no! The TNTs are also going to kill the mice thing, or whatever you call those. Yep, that's another forced kill. So I'm not sure how you can avoid the TNTs. Oh my god. Yeah, these guys are easy to avoid. Just slide on a different side of the arena. Just slide on a different side of the level and you'll be fine. Just jump over. Let's jump over you. Oh no! Oh, another forced. Maybe I can make that without killing it? We'll see. I want to see if it's possible. Yes, I know it's wasting my lives, but that's the whole point. That's why I've got so many. Yes! Okay, good. We can avoid him. So our kill counter does not go up. Stupid monkey! Oh, you can make that! No! But of course that guy's just gonna appear. He's gonna ruin my day. How in the world? Oh man, okay. So how... Like, obviously we gotta avoid the TNT, but we also gotta avoid getting impaled. Oh, what? So even just railing on the very tip. So even just standing on like the very edge. There was no flames! That should not have counted. There was no flames. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay, so, considering that we... Oh, but the only reason why we were able to make it over the last one was because there was no enemy blocking our path. There was a rat. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a few attempts at it. I'm going to make a few attempts to see if I can... Because I do not want to increase the counter in case, like... We did have what... We did lose... We did have one forced hit. Because I think if we can make it past this part here without... Yeah, I think if we can manage to get over him without avoiding... If we can manage to avoid hitting him, we can keep the counter at 6. But if I can't, then it will go up to 7. Yes! There we go! Alright! Beautiful! Crisis averted. We can avoid that mice. So Road to Ruin can be beaten without killing a single enemy. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. So that still leaves us with 6 kills because of these two, because of the 2 piranha plants we couldn't get by, and the forced damage that we had to take in, and the. Oh, you're playing Crash Bash with two laptops? That's cool. Didn't think that was possible. Oh, hey, Sean. Oh, yeah, okay. I remembered there were lizards appearing at some point in this level. How are you gonna do the bosses for this challenge? I'm not gonna count them. Because I've seen many other people do these kinds of challenges. and they ignore the bosses. They just say they don't count to the total. Right now, our total of kills are up to 6. Because there was a seal in the second level we could not avoid because he was under a low ceiling that I couldn't jump or get around to avoid. And there were 2 piranha plants in plant food that I couldn't avoid because they. And in Sewer or later, there's a part in the level where you have to stop and kill an enemy to destroy a fan, to destroy to destroy 2 fans. Tony D is the new NXT champion. I'm surprised you didn't tell me the results of the other 2 matches that I was interested in, because you told me Lola Vice is the new. Polar bear must kill Bandicoot. Yeah, alright, so Unbearable is okay. Alright, so Unbearable's fine. Must chase Bandicoot. Alright, Tiny Tiger. Well, Joe Hendry's title run didn't last really long. Alright, come on, Tiny. My favorite boss in this game. Bye! Hey, I technically didn't do anything to him. He kept falling down. So technically, I didn't do anything to him. Technically, I didn't kill him. He killed himself. So technically, I'm in the all clear for that. But you caused it. You caused him to fall, Patrick. So yes, it does count. But bosses don't count anyway. I've seen so many people who do challenge videos of games that do pacifist runs. I've always seen them ignore the bosses and say they don't count to the total, so if they're ignoring the bosses, I am too. If they're not counting the bosses, then I'm not counting them either. Because technically... Because technically, if you do count the bosses, then no, the challenge isn't possible. Emily Bell's theme is playing, oh yeah. You can't kill these enemies. These enemies you can't do anything to. You can't kill these enemies. Do 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 do. I ran into it, so that counts as me hitting them, so I have to kill myself. Alright, so because you weren't here, Sean, you don't understand what's really going on. Well, obviously, I'm trying to beat the whole game without killing any enemies. And secondly, if I have an Aku mask, and if I run into an enemy at all, this one's a bit of a grey area because this one's a bit of a grey area. But if I run into an enemy at all, it counts as me killing them. So I have to forcefully die. But if you think that shouldn't count, then if I'm running into them, if I get hit by them, then that shouldn't count. That's a bit of a grey area in my rules, but I only included them into the rules just to make it a bit more harder for me. Oh, thanks, Nitros. Wow, that Nitro jumped so high that I couldn't avoid it. You piece of crap. It's time to dig in it. Ah, oh, damn it. Okay. Well, as long as the enemies aren't dying, that's perfectly fine. I guess I can get hit as much as I want. Oh, the bees are going to be annoying because I have to get... Oh, the bees. Oh, the bees could be a problem. Yeah, the bees are going to be a problem. Okay, I think I should take the death route. I think the bees are going to be a real issue. Because to get rid of them, you have to kill them. I hate bees. 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 Ah, damn you. I'm 4 times as an auntie. My sister has 4 kids. Yeah. Why did the nitros jump so high? My god. Good lord. Who put the springs on these nitro? Who put the springs on these nitros? Someone put extra springs on those nitros. Good lord. No. Remember when I said there are fans? Remember when I said there are fans who said if you don't find R-Truth funny and you are miserable and don't understand humor? I've been seeing those fans saying the same about Danhausen. Of course! Of course, we're all miserable because we're not laughing. Of course, we're all miserable because we don't have a good sense of humor. Oh no, we're not laughing because damn it! I accidentally killed him. Oh man, we don't have a sense of humor because we're not laughing at Danhausen pointing at somebody saying, "You are cursed!" Yeah, we all gotta laugh at a guy saying that a wrestler got cursed. You are cursed! Oh man! Yeah, I should absolutely laugh that R-Truth thinks Danhausen is Oscar. 100% I should be laughing about that, right? Oh, isn't that funny? Danhausen thought that was Oscar! Oh, isn't he a natural treasure? We gotta protect R-Truth at all costs because he thought Danhausen was Oscar. No! Those same fans don't understand why Chad was funny, but R-Truth isn't. Chad Gable was funny, unlike R-Truth. His jokes just don't land anymore. Alright, we beat Digging It without killing any enemies. That was a little bit of an annoying because of the hammer guy. But now it's time for the hardest level in Crash Bandicoot 2. Oh, come on! Wow, that enemy chased you. Yeah, when the enemies slide down, they actually do chase you slightly. Yeah, and the hammer guys can also chase you as well. No, my god, these freaking seals have been a bane of my existence in these damn ice levels. They're always put in the most... My god. Cold hard crash. Yep, cold hard crash, alright. These freaking seals, man. Oh my god, why does this keep happening? Oh, jeez. Why is it always the ice levels that really put my skills to the test? This is only the first few seconds in the level and I'm already and it's already looking horrible. This is why I don't like ice levels. This is why I don't like ice levels. That stupid seal spawned as I was preparing to move forward. I cannot believe that. I hate seals. Seriously. I gotta start preserving my lives now because I'm running a little low. God. There we go. Hey, finally. So do you hate its evolution? Seal and Seal and Dugon. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Seal and Dugon. Seal. Oh, go away. Go away, Seal. You've caused me enough problems already. And now we got... Damn it! And then Echidna! The Echidna looked easy to avoid, but of course I messed it all up. I gotta somehow hit that switch while avoiding the Echidna. That is gonna be hard. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Yes, yes, Sean, I did know the other things I wanted didn't happen because I saw the results. No point watching the matches then. Can I? This is... No, that's too high. I can't make that. Oh, man! I thought maybe I could have... Excuse me, I was nowhere near. I don't think I was near the death zone, but okay, whatever game. Oh man. How did that take your Aku? Wasn't it stage 2? No, Aku was stage 1. No, you can't do that. Alright, fine, whatever. That's another forced hit. No, you can't. No, you can't. There's no way around it. We're just gonna take that as a forced hit and move on. I'm not gonna waste any more time on that. So that puts my death counter up to 7 now. That puts my kill counter up to 7 now. So... Stupid ice levels! Oh man! I think I'm gonna be forced to kill another Echidna. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll just we'll just accept it and move on. Really? Cold Hard Crash is being a dick. 3 deaths. 3 forced kills in one stage. So we went from having 6 kills to now 9. And we're probably going to increase that to 10 with this penguin. Yep, 10, 11, right, fine. God, I hate this. God, this stage. This stage sucks, man. Yes, I already knew Jack Black voiced Bowser in the Mario movie. He voiced him in the original one too. Did not mean to slide at that. It did not mean to kill that echidna. I was trying to avoid it. Man, this level has ruined. Man, this level ruined a decent. Man, this level ruined a decent run I was on. I went from having 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in this one level. 5 kills. 5 forced kills in this level. That is the worst. I was able to subtract 1. At least you're done with the level now. Yeah. I was able to subtract away 1 death because I thought... Because one of these levels... Because one of these levels, Road to Ruin, had a really egregious spot that I thought wasn't possible, but then I went back and see if I could make it over, and I did. So yeah, I took away 1 kill that I was gonna add to my total. Oh man. Man, those running shoes, man, they really put the jump distance on your shoes. Oh, damn it. Don't destroy the monkey. Thanks, Nitro. Thanks for jumping. Thanks, Nitro. That's so annoying. No, that was fine the first time I did that. And now the second time I die? Come on, game. Which is it? Am I fine standing there, or am I not fine standing there? You can't just say I was fine the first time. Ugh, the stupid monkey. But then kill me the second time. Yeah, the monkey's dead. These frickin' TNTs, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Oh my god, no more monkeys, please. The monkeys have really been annoying in this level so far. I saw a report saying that 2 more matches are expected to be added. Oscar versus Io and LA Knight versus the Usos, Theory and iShow Speed. iShow gets on Mania, but not Julia. That is so lame. Wait, what was that? What was that? That's fake Crash over there. Huh. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's fake Crash over there. I did not know that. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, the fact that Julia and Tiffany Stratton don't get on Mania is absolutely stupid. Oh, but iShow Speed apparently can. Oh, are you telling me I can't make that? Oh, thank God. Okay. When you used to say nephew is looking forward to Drew, I was surprised he isn't looking forward to AJ Becky. He's not really into the women. He's not really into the women's wrestling. He says he, but you got to remember he is a kid. He is a kid, so. I'm not surprised. Oh no. You know what? I'm not gonna bother. Let's just take a force hit and go. Let's just increase our kill count. Oh, great. Well, we'll increase it again. That was avoidable, but hey. No, I don't want Julia on the pre-show. That is not how her Mania debut should happen. Yeah. I mean, they don't even do pre-shows anymore. Alright, so we had 11 kills. We got 2 more, so that puts us at 13. You gotta remember, WWE don't do pre-shows anymore. I don't even remember the last time they ever had a pre-show. Triple H got rid of the pre-show concept. Go away, bees. I hate bees. Hate bees. I got stung by them. I got stung by one as a kid, and I've been traumatized by them ever since. That's why I freaked out when my parents told me there was a bunch of bees in our backyard a few days ago. About a week or so ago. I was like, why are there bees? Like... So yeah. I don't like bees. Alright, cool. We got past behaving without a single kill. That's cool. Patrick, I have no idea how you were able to play this game and the Donkey Kong Country game since you're afraid of bees. Alright, engine. We're throwing Wumpa into outer space. Also, one other complaint I have at Mania build-up is, can they stop with the heels standing tall? Well, Rhea did stand tall this week. Well, Rhea did technically stand tall this week. I mean, CM Punk and Roman Reigns are both faces, so it's kind of hard to complain about them standing tall. Since they're both faces. The women's tag titles has always had the heels stand tall. Oh yeah, true, because... Well, yeah, true. But the faces stood tall this past Monday on Raw. The faces technically ran Nia and Lash off on Monday. Liv always stands tall. Not really. Steph did make Liv cry a few weeks ago. Does that not count as Stephanie standing tall? Alright, one more world to go and then we'll be done. Man, I had 83 lives at the start of this, and now we're down, and I'm down to like 24. 83! When I started this. I had 83 lives when I started this challenge, and now I'm down to 24. How is that possible? Oh, I was gonna say, hurry up before that robot hit me. Oh, my least favorite enemies. I'm more the last number of weeks Liv hits Oblivion stand tall. Ah, stupid robot. I mean, if you want Stephanie to retain, dude, you've been telling me you want Stephanie to retain. If you want Stephanie to retain, man, that's gotta keep happening. If you want Stephanie to retain at Mania, Liv has gotta keep standing tall. You do realize the more Liv stands tall, the more Stephanie is going to retain at Mania? It's the same thing with Jade. The more she stands tall, the more Rhea will win. Like, the more you complain about the heels standing tall, it means like, oh, okay, so that means you want the heels to actually win. So technically you're saying Liv should win at Mania. Because you want Stephanie to stand tall. Because you've told me you want Stephanie to win. I'm like, well, alright, well that's gotta keep happening then. Oh! That's annoying. God. Oh man, these little gaps are really bad. These little gaps. And if you don't want Nia and Lash to retain at Mania, then they gotta keep standing tall as well. You got to look at it in that perspective as well. You got to look at it in that perspective as well, man. I understand where you're coming from, and I completely agree, but if you want certain people to win, then you got to hope the thing you don't want, then the thing you're complaining about has to keep happening. Like, my friend Armin told me that he thinks Randy's gonna win. I'm like, well, Randy has stood tall over these last several weeks. Like, and I'm like, well, Randy's been standing tall every single show so far. So, right now, it feels like Cody will probably win. But I think that's going to be the issue. I think the issue is that Triple H isn't going to take the titles off of Lash and Nia. So he's probably going to have them stand tall. And then on the final week of Mania, all the faces are going to finally stand tall. And same thing with Stephanie. Like, Stephanie's finally going to get some payback on Liv on the final Raw. Oh, God, I hate these enemies, man. God, I hate these God, I hate those enemies, man. Julia and Stephanie Julia versus Tiffany was planned for WrestleMania. Yeah, now you're not even doing it at WrestleMania. Friggin' idiots. But sure, I Show Speed can go on WrestleMania. No, I Show Speed and Smelly Jelly are more important to be put on WrestleMania than Julia. So you're going to have the woman that beat Charlotte at last year's Mania miss this year's WrestleMania? What a great way to thank her for all the hard work she did as champion. So I can already see it now. Tiffany is going to win the US title on the SmackDown before WrestleMania. Calling it now. Calling it now. No, come on! Are you serious? I was sliding! Why did that not count? I don't get it, man. Jeez. I knew the final world was going to be the hardest one to do because the final world levels are pretty hard. And besides, I don't want to run down my lives, because I'm at like 24. I just can't keep forcing myself to die because I keep failing. I just can't believe I had 83 heading into this, and now I'm down to 24. These enemies are the bane of my existence. I know I can make that. I'm not caving and just taking that as a death and moving on. Oh my god. It's alright, I need to lock in, as the kids would say now. Excuse me? How did that count? I didn't know getting squished. And while you're still in the squished animation, an enemy can still walk up to you and get killed. That makes no sense. See how well Coco can do this. Oh! Okay. Jeez, this one level is really holding me up on this challenge. Well, it is the final world. What do you expect? Hey, Coco got through that. Cool. Very surprised. I don't know if there's any difference between her and Crash. I think there's supposed to be, but I can't really see it. Oh crap! Oh! Bonked my head. Bonked my frickin' head. Oh yeah, Sean, you know how people complained about Rhea Ripley always dominating in her matches? She got dominated by Michin. She was being dominated by Michin. I watched the full match. She was really... Rhea was getting her butt handed to her by Michin. So... Again, the people that hate Rhea Ripley complain that Rhea Ripley never sells, or she's always looking too strong. She's always booked way too strongly. Well, what do you got to say about that? Exact. Oh wait, I know what they say. They think Rhea Ripley should go away from wrestling for a bit because I've seen so many people online saying Rhea Ripley is being lazy. Like, how is she being lazy? Oh, because the Razor's Edge that she hit on Michin didn't look good. Christ, man. Patrick, just move on from the level, man. We gotta beat it. We gotta beat. This is only the first half of the level, and I'm struggling. This is only the first half of this level, and I'm struggling to get through this Pacifist. This is ridiculous. This is only the first half. There's still so much more to this level. How in the world did that count? Come on, man. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe we should slow down at some points. Oh, Christ! I don't understand how getting squished and then you see that robot walking up, it just goes away. I don't understand how that counts as it getting killed. I don't understand how that counts. It's weird. Damn. I was doing good then. The cycles on these stupid robots are so weird. Sometimes it's right near you, and sometimes it's not. If I'm struggling on the first half, I can only imagine how bad it's going to get in the later half. The cycles! Seriously? So I gotta wait. That's annoying. That was a real pain in the ass. Oh my god! This is what I mean when I say these enemies are so annoying. And I almost made it to the second half. That's why I say these things are annoying. So close. Not sure why I'm trying to be in a hurry, but again, it is my impatience, of course. And I guess it's just my stubbornness to just keep trying. Alright, I'm coming. Ooh, different cycle, okay. Ooh, different cycle. I don't know if I like that very much. Oh my god! This is so annoying. It's fine. No enemy was killed in the in the process. Oh my god, why? The cycles have changed. I can tell they've changed a little bit. All right. Oh, we finally made it to the second half. Okay. Holy moly. That took crap. I cannot slide off these edges. Oh, that's just great. I don't know if I can get past these enemies. No, I can't. I don't think I can get past them. Damn. That's annoying. That's 2 forced kills. Oh. Oh no, these shield dudes. What am I gonna do about these guys? These guys are also forced kills because you can't get past them. Can't get around these guys. That's so that's annoying. All right, 2 robots and 2 scientists and 3 scientists have all died. Okay, that robot was easy to avoid. Yes, that's 1, 2 scientists. 3, 4. That's annoying. So the 2 robots at the checkpoint, I couldn't figure out a way around. And these 4 scientists. Oh my Christ.
What have we got?
I can't even remember what my death count, what my kill counter is at. I think I might have lost the count of that a little bit. Go away. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Fine. We'll just include him. We're finally done with Piston It Away. We're finally moving on at this stage. The seal in World 2 we couldn't get past. There was 2 plants I couldn't kill in plant food because you have to, because they're in your way and you will die. The cleaning robot that spins around in circles where you have to use him to destroy the fans 3 times. That's 3, so that puts me at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 5 kills in Snow Cold Hard Crash. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 2 robots in Piston It Away, and 5 scientists. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18. So we're at 18. Ah, yep, can't get past this guy. That's annoying. You actually could avoid these scientists in the original PS1. So that's a death. That's a death. That's a death. That's now 2. So we've now, so with those 2 deaths, we've now officially hit 20. We've now, so with those 2 deaths, we've now officially hit 20 deaths, 20 kills. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there was a checkpoint there. I didn't even notice it. I'm pretty sure there are probably other skilled players out there that could probably do better than me when it comes to this. So if there are any Crash Bandicoot experts out there, I'd like to see you guys try this challenge. Try beating a Crash game without while being in Pacifist. And no glitches either. Like obviously if you utilize glitches, then yes. Then yes, you can obviously avoid a lot of them. So that's 2 deaths. So that's 3 kills. That puts us at 21. Really? Come on! That was just a little rude. Okay, let's try that again. I literally even told myself at the start of this stream that the 2D side-scrolling stuff was gonna be the annoying parts of this Pacifist run, and and Piston It Away literally proved it. Literally proved my point. Literally proved it. Piston It Away literally proved it. Literally proved that my theory was right. Oh my god. Yeah, Piston It Away literally proved my point that the 2D side-scrolling parts were going to be the real problem. Oh, fine. I'm just going to take that one. Pretty sure you can avoid it, but I'm just done caring at this point. I'm really done caring at this point. So we'll move that up to 22. We'll move our kill count up to 22. Again, I'm very sure he's avoidable. Yeah, see if I was able. Yeah, so see if I could have avoided that mouse, that would have been fine. That would have been fine. So 1 death, 22. Now it's time to probably add more to the count. We're going to be adding more to the counter here because Rocket is going to have more of those pack attacks, sorry. Same bloody level. Same bloody thing. Rocket, pack attack, it's the same bloody thing. So yeah, yep. Oh, stupid mine. I just flew right into the wall, right into the fiery wall. Great. Oh my god, I'm just wasting my lives at this point. Impatience. Yeah, that's 3. Yep, so that's 3 more. Yep, so that's 3 more of those scientists dead. Wait, what? Okay, didn't know you could actually ignore that. $22, $3, $4. That puts us at 24. And the final stage, spaced out. It's time for the final stage, spaced out. Let's see how horrible this is going to be. Oh, man. Oh, no. I think, is this going to be a force? No, wait, no, that's fine. Avoid you. Avoid you. Avoid you. Ah, yep, there's it. Ah, yep, there it is. Goddamn scientists! These goddamn scientists have become the thing that dies the most. That's another scientist dead. So that's our first one. That puts us at 25. The scientists have... Right. You know what? That's fine. That wasn't an enemy. The scientists have proven to be the... I got stuck there. I got stuck there. I could not do anything. I mostly ignored the lives because I thought I wouldn't have needed them. I've been avoiding majority of the boxes because I didn't think I would have. Oh my god! I didn't think I would have needed them. Fine, fine. We'll count that as another kill. You're another kill, and that's it. That's 3 kills. Spaced out was not as bad as Piston it away. Alright, so that ends Crash Bandicoot 2. We've beaten every stage. Well, except for the secret stages, but I don't care about those. So that finishes at our death counter at, well, our kill counter, I should say. That puts our kill counter at a total of 25, 6, 7. 27 kills. Can you beat Crash Bandicoot while being pacifist? No. But it takes a total, but you can have at least 27 kills. If you can if anyone who's good at better at Crash Bandicoot than me, I like to see if you guys can lower this total. And I like to see a video, and I like to see a stream or a video of actual people doing it. So, because I think this would be a cool challenge for the Crash Bandicoot community, trying to beat these games pacifist. Anyway, Yeah, I could beat Cortex, but I don't feel like it. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this challenge, guys, and take care.